for dick. Cool and rollin', not so sure they give me it. Young boy is a rollin', yes. Sure they don't love me, you know I'ma treat her bad. I'm real right, hold your six tight, get your click knock with his cash. These niggas with me, folk ain't try, they bust your ass. But so, nigga, what is hitting like it's a stick fight. We gon' bust until you smash. You want attention, then young boy get you clapped at. Rollin' off them pills, it's gon' go down, push your hat back. My niggas know they let it off, they better clap back. Up in Cali with 2 gas, I need 3 more, see what the straps at. I need a pain, I won't go under, I be lit till the morning. Face a dome, won't catch some slip and creep up on them. I got all this money, don't mean nothing, it ain't no question. I'm dumping something twice before you dream of taking something. He used to kiss us when he turned up on the meds. He lose his mind and he put 5 on top of your head. On them sands, you catch him walking like you dead. He don't give a fuck if it's his bloody zippin', yeah. Young boy can't bait like they left him for dead. I can't say fix every time. Cool and rollin', not so sure they give me it. Young boy is a rollin', yeah. Flexin' bad, 100 grand cash in my pants make me bust your ass. All I do is hand it to my man. Blow that glizzy bitch, nigga. Told the green flag, tryna be down ass nigga. Wanna be on board, old clown ass nigga. Folk ain't Trey official. Sure don't wanna top me, slide me down, yeah, nigga. Just like his brothers, I'ma leave that nigga dead. Terminate you bitches, hit your block and leave it red. Young boy can't bait like they left him for dead. I can't say fix every time. Cool and rollin', not so sure they give me it. Young boy is a rollin', yes. Young boy can't bait like they left him for dead. I can't say fix every time. Cool and rollin', not so sure they give me it. Young boy is a rollin', yes.
Verbose.xyz, bringing it to you loud and proud tonight. This 53rd episode, believe it or not, existing here in the interwebs, in the frequencies that exist out in the world. Some of which are banned, some of which are not. I'm surprised we're still around. Crafter, how you doing tonight, sir?
Oh man, I'm pumped from that ignorance, man. You know, getting head, leaving people dead. You know, that's what we're about here.
That shit rhymes too, man. That shit rhymes.
That shit rhymes.
That's why it's so good. Fucking speaking of music, so this year for the first time, I've been to a lot of big festivals. I'm excited about going to this particular festival. It's been on my radar for a minute. Going to EDC this year. Yeah, I know. It's pretty fucking cool.
Oh no. Oh no, you're gonna come back with wider holes. One in your ears or in your ass.
Both, bro. Like, those poppers are for real, right? Like, your ass will just, like, fucking let's go. Let it go. Let it go. But no, for real. So the lineup for EDC released today. Did you hear about that?
Who is it? Is it like someone that I've heard of, or is it just some other random names like every other flyer?
Here's the hitch. I don't think anybody up until this point knows the full lineup. The reason why is they decided there's 231 people playing, so why not, release a song from each artist, and then you have to use Shazam and figure out the lineup yourself. For fucking electronic music that is like totally fucking remixed all the time. Like, how the fuck are you gonna figure this out, man? It's gonna be like Aretha Franklin, Steve Aoki, Seven Lions,
What? I mean, like, is the track list, this 213 song track list,
31.
Is it in 231 track list, fucking dyslexia. Is it in order of what it's going to be played at the festival?
You know what?
Well?
You know what? I don't know that. I don't know
like,
the answer.
If someone listens through this, I mean, they're going to be on drugs while they listen to it. They're going to be drugs at the fucking festival. I mean, are they going to have like really, really weird experience of deja vu from hearing the same set twice? I don't know.
Oh, bro. Or like when you're there on drugs, you actually just think you listen to the whole fucking set list on a playlist.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's already heard it all. It's electronica. You've heard every song. Everyone's heard every song. They're all the fucking same. Okay, maybe not all the same, but there's like 5 variations, and we've heard them all.
Exactly. And the crazy thing is that you would have to, like, you'd either have to be really fucking determined, high on lots of caffeine or lots of drugs in order to listen to 231 fucking songs back to back. That's like, if you give each EDM song 5 minutes, which we all know it's like 5, 7 to 10 minutes, depending on like what the fuck audience they're playing to. You're talking about like close to 19 hours worth of songs, 20, you're talking a whole day of your time to listen to the whole set. So what do you think? Do you think there's people out there having like parties and they're like passing out the Molly and shit, staying up listening to every song?
Maybe, or just some guy like fucking chilling with headphones on a subway, fucking rolling out of his mind.
Right, that's fucking beautiful. I really hope that's the case. And shout out to you if you're that fucking determined to get the whole set list. I feel like at its core you'd have to be really fucking autistic. Like, I'm going to figure out every song. I'm going to listen to... And you would have to listen to every second of it to understand exactly what artist that was, the nuances of what was mixed together, and fucking what samples came from what song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot of drops. If you haven't hit puberty, watch out, your
Drop?
balls might drop.
That's a bull-faced lie, dude. Who that ever has listened to EDM had their balls drop?
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking.
But still, that's a lot of.
I think you're more likely to hit the brown note.
That'd be cool. I wish they could do that in a big festival, just to hit the brown note and the whole crowd.
That would be so incredible. Oh my god, I'm just imagining it in my mind's eye. For some reason, it turns out like my brain can't handle it. Wait, no, 213 songs, 213 beer refills at the festival. I wouldn't say... I think people would be doing other things other than beer. I feel like EDC beer would be so expensive, too. Wait, I got derailed there. What was what were we talking about? Fucking tits and things.
231 songs or 213
No,
songs?
right before that. Fuck. We were on a roll there, man. It was so awesome. Just fucking riding that wave. And now all I could see is fucking Billie Eilish's face on this fucking selection of YouTube videos. It's weird. It's weird what we listen to, man. I mean, I think our intros and outros are definitely a testament to that.
It's a testament to what the fuck is happening, people. What are you doing out there? What are you teaching your children?
What do you guys... What do you really care about? Like, is your priority really getting people dead and getting head? And if it is your priorities, do they ever coincide?
I don't know. Like, I usually overlook these ones, but I listen to this one, intently, just while the intro, and I'm like, what the fuck? Really? We're just gonna hand this guy money? Really?
Right?
Why?
Oh man, and we hand them so much money too. It fucking blows my mind, dude. It absolutely blows my mind. Hey, so all two of you out there in TV watching Milan might wonder why Crafter is not here tonight. Well, turns out this will probably be our last few shows because I have the coronavirus. That's right.
I bet you do.
Do you?
I bet you do. You order too many Chinese products, you got coronavirus.
That's fucked up, right? Like, I think about this a lot on a lot of levels, both like economically, morally, and now I guess you would say biochemically or epidemiologically, that you have to like really consider doing business with China. You really do. Like, look at the NBA. They fucked up in a lot of ways, choosing their money over the value of human life. I feel like the advantage I got maybe to the shopping I do on eBay for drone parts is that a lot of those outfits are pretty cool. They don't treat people fucked up. And that reflects on like Alibaba ads too, if you ever fucking shopped Alibaba. But now I'm starting to sound like some crony capitalist that's fucking gaming the system, which we also got to talk about later. Regardless, I did get some parts in the mail recently that were sent after the Chinese New Year. Which, if you don't know, that's a fucking occurrence, man. If you are a warehouse worker or part of like government or you do factory work there, fucking you literally get from like mid-January to February 20th, fucking you get that as a vacation. That's your vacation time. I want that. I mean, what I really want is to constantly be on vacation.
That sounds good, but yeah. I don't want to live in communism, man. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, communism seems fucking horrible, for sure.
It almost makes sense why the abuses happen. why like when breakouts happen, people just get like forcefully quarantined and shit like that. Like, the individual is less important than the state, than the whole.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy about it too. What do you give credence to like controlling the Hong Kong riots using coronavirus?
I like that theory. I think if it was, it's the most brilliant theory that the Chinese government ever came up with. How do we stop these people from demanding freedom? Let's fucking make everyone sick and almost die. No one wants to go outside. They'll be demanding us to come help. Why aren't you helping us? Why aren't you controlling the streets? Why isn't your government doing something?
Right.
Like they'll be asking for fucking people to come in. At that point.
Interesting. That's so crazy. What blows my mind most about coronavirus is what really fucking kills you is the sheer replication of it. So literally these motherfuckers like sink into your body. They take over your ribosomes like any virus would and just start pumping out more. But by the time your body realizes that you've got the virus and shit, and it's antibody and like immune system responses kick in, it has to go into hyperdrive to keep up with it. So essentially what happens is your body is shutting down organs to try to preserve it and shut off the virus's ability to replicate, and that ultimately is what fucks you.
Damn.
Yeah,
We all
it's not
gonna
the
die.
cold
We're all
shit.
gonna fucking die. Maybe
Cheese,
not
by
from
the way.
coronavirus, but eventually we're gonna die. One day.
I'm eating cheese, by the way, without you. I just want to prove to people how...
Bastard.
Yeah, I know. I want to prove to people that I'm anglicized in such a way that I can, digest cheese. Isn't that a thing amongst whatchamacallit? White supremacists?
White people?
Okay, yeah, I mean white people in general, right? They can take alcohol and they can digest dairy, right?
Yep, and sometimes they mix the two together.
Really?
It's called eggnog.
Oh shit. Puerto Ricans do that too. It's fucking it's called coquito every fucking Christmas. It's like coconut milk and fucking sweetened condensed milk and rum. And shit tons of cinnamon and shit. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Why are we talking about that shit? Fucking it's all about the cheese though. I can't help it, man. Which reminds me, speaking of cheese, fucking New Mexico, man. We decided to table legal marijuana. Again. Why the fuck did that happen? Do you know why that happened?
They didn't want the cheese?
What the fuck?
AKA money?
Got him. Got him. Sorry. I got a side message that just fucking rolled me.
I can read it.
It's cool. I forgot about that. Got to see some interactions with the Boozy. That's right. Find Boozy on Discord. Matter of fact, find us on Discord. If you haven't found us yet, we are currently on Discord. And you can join our chat there. You can join our chat on Twitch. You can join it anywhere. YouTube, DLive. Shout out to all you motherfuckers out there hanging out in TP Watching Land. Absolutely loved you. We've moved from Wednesdays to Thursdays, if you did not know. We're trying to do more video-oriented content for you guys that need like that visual stimulation. It's like fucking porn for the intellect or some shit. Is it known what started the virus? Actually, what's interesting about that, Juno, is that the virus, coronaviruses are common. For example, SARS is a form of coronavirus, and coronaviruses essentially are fast mutating viruses that have cold-like symptoms that affect mammals and birds. So, like, it's something that could pass on from, like, let's say a dog to a bird to fucking a flying mammal like a bat. Like if you're exactly fucking bat suit motherfuckers. What?
Like COVID 19 or something like that.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. So there's a bunch of them out there. It's hard to say what started it. It always seems to be some sort of like food, animal food thing lately. I mean, that's what it was with SARS too. What did they call that? Fucking like chicken flu or something stupid. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, and that was a type of coronavirus as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying over here. See, we're not just
Or like-
all fucking show. We know things and stuff.
And stuff.
Yeah. Fuck. But yeah, fucking we tabled legal weed here again in New Mexico, a place where it seems like, you know, we like our freedoms, and I feel like freedom to consume something like marijuana is a type of freedom, whether you agree with it or not. Why would you think New Mexico would go that route?
I don't know. They went against that, and they approved red flag laws.
Oh,
now
right.
we have red flag gun laws.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird the direction it's moving.
That's so weird. And one step is supremely right. You know, trying to make it as, you know, something that doesn't need to exist, right? Like, let's keep this out of New Mexico. Like, this isn't going to help anything. People are going to be stoned all the time and driving all funny, and we won't know what to do with them, and people are going to be eating munchies more, and it's going to lead to doing other drugs. And on the other hand, it's like, let's take away your rights. And let's make it so that we can take away your guns because someone doesn't trust you. Or you get into a divorce case and they could use it as retaliation against you. And yet there's no perceived protection against such things right now. Fucking two ends of the spectrum that are really fucking crazy.
In the end, it seems just like kind of like a nanny state. You know, just like, we know better than you. We know what you can handle. You know, like, you elected us so that we could be looking over you. You know, like, it's weird. It's a weird mentality.
Right? That is something that both sides have in common there, is like trying to control the narrative, trying to control your actions, I guess you would say. You know? Like, you see that with the abortion debate, too. Like, we've talked about this before. I don't necessarily agree with abortion. I think it's morally something I wouldn't do in my life. I think it's wrong in a lot of ways. I think that using it as birth control is fucked up. I mean, obviously, if there's some sort of complications that would prevent the mother from continuing to live, or any sort of complications that would prevent the baby from being born in such a way that was like conducive to a normal life, then abortion is an option. But you fucking go all up in that shit, and you want to fucking use it for birth control and things like that. Fuck that, dude. I think that at the end of the day, you gotta fucking well, I mean, okay, fuck that. But let me back up a sec. But that doesn't mean that you should prevent the right from someone else to do it. And part of, I think, living in the paradigm of like freedoms and the government keeping legislation out of what keeps Americans whole and safe, that's super important. So back in the 60s, before we had fucking abortion and shit like that, you know, Roe v. Wade, people would just go into alleys and fucking get, you know, the backyard abortion, back alley abortion shit with the fucking coat hanger. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I think that if you're going to make that choice, there should be some sort of medical procedure for that. And there's not a lot, you know, advancing science sometimes is not the most moral of things. For example, like gene splicing. What the fuck do we think we're doing fucking around with genes and shit, mixing like literal species together to create different animal hybrids? Even fucking Alex Jones has talked about this. This is kind of some creepy shit. Is my tinfoil hat tied on too tight currently?
I don't know, man. It may be. Maybe.
Fuck,
Maybe.
dude.
You're worried about aborted animal hybrid fetuses.
And what we could use their genes for, you know? Like, also cloning is kind of fucking crazy to me. You know? That leads to some weird gray areas of morality and spirituality and things like that. It puts into question, I think, a lot of people's beliefs. I don't know. Fucking, I don't know. I don't know what I would do in a world where clones, you know, would be instant. Or like the idea of using clone flesh to like upload yourself to. What would be the difference between an automaton with AI and then like you yourself uploaded from consciousness? Why would I even fucking matter at that point?
I mean, I don't know. I feel a lot of people just have a problem, wanting to accept or accepting even the possibility that biology might be more important than God. I
What?
feel like I mean, like if they find out majority of what makes them is biology and not some other hidden spark, then I think a lot of people would have trouble reconciling that with their life and their dreams and their aspirations.
Interesting. So the life and dreams and aspirations become something that's more of the present moment than anything else.
Yeah, especially with like in America and Western culture. I hate to say Western culture like that, but like uniqueness and individualism, pushed very heavily across society. That everybody feels that they're an individual person, not just another animal. Like another cattle on the range grazing. I mean, it's hard for them to come to that concept, I think.
That's interesting. I think you really hit on something there because it is that mentality that makes us feel so self-important. Like like we gotta change the world. I'm out here like changing the world every day. But at the end of the day, what are we really? More so just like automatons put into motion on this fucking weird planet. You know? Why would you have to be something special? Why would you have to be something different?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just like the scientific community is always kind of at odds with religion, I think, and that's kind of like the basis of the argument. What is more important? And I feel like even if you like acknowledge evolution or acknowledge biology or cell division and things like that, like that doesn't saying you're an atheist or you don't believe in God or like the process goes further back than that. Like it's weird that they've taken such an anti-science stance. Religions have.
Yeah, right. But they wanna use the name of science in vain to be like, we're hip, we're current. You know what I'm saying? Science. Especially with the agricultural thing lately. That is science, y'all. It ain't just putting seeds in the ground. I want to back up for a sec before we go on that because that's a Bloomberg comment and we're borderlining on politics. I think we're doing really good right now, man. Like, how often do we go this long without talking about politics? You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good.
I'm about to quit politics. I'm about to just throw in the hat, fuck it, and just wake me up when the election's over.
Wake me up in sun. But I want to touch on what Juno just said because I didn't realize this was that this was in existence. It's weird.
Rewind.
Rewind a sec. It's weird in New York they are supportive of legalizing weed but aren't really supportive of CBD, which is derived from weed, if I'm correct. It is. Juno, you are correct. It is derived from weed. From hemp
But mostly
specifically.
hemp.
Yes.
Hemp.
Yeah.
Which
Exactly.
is a strain of what's the Latin name for cannabis?
I don't know. Not sure. I don't know, man. You got me there. Gary, we are hiring, by the way. So if you're out there in TV watching land, we're looking for a sound engineer slash clip finder slash researcher slash Googler. So if you want to be our Gary, the only thing is no one will ever know who you are. You will just go by Gary. I'm sorry. It's just how it's going to have to be. But yeah. Juno also says cloning would cause so many issues in a social aspect in many parts of the world when considering religion, morality, and being independent from normality. I don't know, man. That's so weird. I don't know how to think about like the idea of clones existing amongst us or like androids, automatons. What weirds me out is I feel like we're close with algorithms to get to a place where we could create some sort of machined human learning apparatus. I mean, we already have enough data. I feel like it's within our grasp. What do you think?
To make like androids or like
Yeah,
data
yeah.
people?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a brain that can download like a human consciousness?
Or a brain, rather a brain, an artificial brain that could learn the ways of humans and interact as such.
I don't know. I don't know if it anywhere close to that. I don't know.
No?
But I think like in cloning, I think it'd be possible to like make a clone of you and make it without a brain and then just use it for spare parts.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's crazy. Or we could fucking print a brain. That would be amazing. You know they're printing shit like that too, right? Like pharmaceuticals and things. They have like literal molecular 3D printers that put together molecules in the perfect chirality and fucking number of shits, and then you got
Wait.
pharmaceuticals.
You're telling me I can get a bigger dick finally? I can get a bigger dick. I can go. I quit Verbose. Later, everybody. It's been a great show. I'm gonna go get a bigger dick.
I mean, I wasn't saying that, but you know how they clone pigs, or they clone like human parts off of like pigs and stuff now? I was thinking maybe they could like, clone a dick for you like that. Like a huge black dick. Just grow it off.
Whoa. I heard that just in the background. I'm back. What? You can get me even a bigger dick somehow?
We have to grow it off the back of a pig. Like they did that human ear.
I'm down. I like this idea. Pig dick.
Wouldn't you be fucked up if your girl was like, well, we don't have to cut it off the pig. That would be inhumane.
Yeah, I mean, you would have to just go around trying to bang Muslim bitches and let them know afterwards. Oh,
that's amazing. By the way, this dick grew off the back of a pig. I'm just saying.
yeah. New definition of porking.
But I mean, do Muslim chicks fuck outside their religion?
I don't know. I don't never slept with a Muslim chick, so I would say no.
Okay. Do they fuck?
They don't like fat, unattractive white males. No.
Do they fuck out? Do they fuck outside their gene pool?
Probably.
Oh, God damn it. So. From time to time. Just kidding.
I mean, like 70% of them. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We went technical on that. That's why. Science, y'all. Gotta learn that fucking science up in here. I'm all about the science. Agricultural science, too. It is important. And this has been... I heard this on Hannity the other day. It was just a quick clip, but he was talking about Mike Bloomberg fucking not really giving respect to farmers, saying that anyone can dig a hole and put a seed in the ground. But it's environmental science, I would say. Understanding, like, the layout of your land, your soil, nutrients content, fucking the amount of water, like the region that you're in, what you can actually grow, what you can't, what crops you have to like rotate in. I fucking guarantee you I know more about farming than Mike Bloomberg does. Crafter, I dare say you know more about farming than Mike Bloomberg does.
And I know nothing about farming.
That's cool, man. Fuck Mike Bloomberg buying his way into this election. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, God. We are verbose.xyz. We're about to hit up in these clips. But I want to keep it light tonight, too. I've picked out a few little clips tonight that I want to play, too. Like, I kind of want to play this because this is amazing. Because this segues from what we were talking about earlier with animals. And I feel like this is beautiful because these are pigeons, right? Are pigeons animals? Would you consider a pigeon an animal?
Yes. Yeah.
Would you consider an animal? Would this pigeon? What has more rights, this pigeon or a dog?
A dog.
Would you say a pigeon does not have any rights?
I would agree. Pigeon has no rights. It is like a flying rat.
So
rats have no rights.
See, rats have no rights either. You could fucking torture those bitches if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with the pigeon. And in this case, this might be a death sentence for the pigeon. I'm gonna play this real quick, just a part of it, just like the first part of it, because then it goes into a bunch of fucking clips of people with MAGA hats getting beat up. Daily Caller. Not sure if this is left or right wing, to be honest with you. This clip is called Someone Put MAGA Hats on a Pigeon. Here we go. Oh, God. Timestamp. Here we go. This is so amazing. Hold on. Pause. Oh, my. Please, pause. Putin. This has to be... I can't tell if it's left or right propaganda. I can't tell. Okay, play. Oh, yes. Oh, my God, yes.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Right there, dude.
That was the greatest pigeon. The greatest pigeon.
Oh, my God, yes. I love this. See, that's what fucks me up. People care more about pigeons wearing them. I think people care more about people wearing fucking MAGA hats. They gonna fucking whoop ass there and take names and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, God, I have to leave that on the screen just to make you uncomfortable. Fucking Michael Moore. He fucking creeps me out. He doesn't creep me out as much as Creepy Joe does, but... so, yeah. Those pigeons were released... yesterday when they did the fucking Democratic debates, and during that time, guaranteed there were some pigeons that were beat up in the square out there in Vegas, but that one with the toupee probably was able to pick up a prostitute. Just saying. That's where we at. That's where we at. I love it. Fucking, we got some good clips tonight too. I want to show some ass on here too. Actually, I think that's the next clip I'm gonna play, because fucking I want to show some ass. Cause we don't talk about ass and titties as much anymore. We don't.
Ass and titties. Ass and titties. Woo!
Ass and titties and big booty bitches, y'all. So we'll get to some big booty bitches on here.
These are all good things.
Yeah.
Good things.
Good things. Fucking. We got some Michael Bloomberg. I want to talk some shit. That would be awesome if the bird had a full suit. You are correct, Juno. But I want to talk a little bit about... I want to talk some trash about Mike Bloomberg tonight because he deserves it. I want to give some props out to fucking Pete Buttigieg this time around. Wow, his writers are good. You know what I mean? Like, before... Up until now, he's basically sounded like an Obama word generator. But... he got a good one in on Mike Bloomberg and fucking Bernie Sanders. We'll get to that. And obviously, we got to get to everybody's follies and some Joe Biden bullshit, all from yesterday's awesomeness. And
yesterday's master debate.
Yeah, it was quite the master debate. Wouldn't it be just a bait?
Sure.
Yeah. They don't debate, they just bait. They be baiting and shit. Speaking of baiting, check this out. I'm going to play this Tiny Whoop clip. Just the first part of it because there's a booty in it. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, why are you being weird? There it goes. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, ew. One more time. Oh, yeah. Yes. Finally. Oh, my God. Side view, too.
Oh, boom. The true purpose of a drone, man. The true purpose.
Yes. Okay, that's enough. But I feel like you're right, dude. I've been missing out on something for a minute. If you know me in real life, you know that I like to fly the Tiny Whoop or the Micro Quad platform. And I found this in the comments of a video today, fucking nerding out and shit. And oh my God, I've missed my calling all this life. I need to be filming booties constantly. Dude, we got another viewer as soon as we started playing butts. See, everybody likes booties. It don't even fucking matter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
More ass. I vote more ass.
I vote more ass.
This show better. I could get through this show if there was more ass in it.
God, I have an ass I can show you. I can show you this guy's an ass, Michael Moore. Also, I don't know. I feel like sometimes we have to play some CNN. And the only reason I think we have to do that so we can remain impartial, but I fucking hate CNN. It's so unentertaining. I love Fox News. It's fucking great. Also, what is that? One American News Network. They got like a old school Alex Jones feel to them. It's it's like fucking, it's news entertainment. Okay, fucking CNN, get it right. Fucking entertain me, motherfucker. How else am I gonna watch this shit? So we'll torture you with that tonight as well. And yeah, I don't know. Let's start off with some Michael Moore. Let's get this one out of the way, because Jesus fucking Christ. Be prepared to pause, Crafter, and yeah, I don't know how much we can get through this. We'll try it. This is Michael Moore. Trump is very beatable in 2020. This came out about a week ago. Here we go.
Michael, what do you make of all of this? Donald Trump, whether or not it seems reasonable, hit an all-time high in that particular poll in the week he was impeached.
Yeah, well, no, in the week that he was
acquitted.
Correct. So,
Whoa, pause. Fuck! Already. It's like, he was acquitted. He's not an innocent man. He was acquitted, motherfucker. I know guilty when I see it.
America loves a winner.
Hit play.
And so I'm not surprised that people that may have just hung up the phone in previous weeks when pollsters called, they might have said, yeah, all right, good, he beat the system. We are that way as Americans. But no, I think, listen,
But there's a real concern here. There's a real underlying
absolutely.
concern. Lots of people.
No, and I want to speak to this.
Yeah.
But I first want to preface that anything that sounds like optimism coming out of my mouth, I want people at home to know that nobody can slow down or think that they don't have any work to do between now and November. Right.
I gotta pause this for a second. This guy fucking blows my mind. It's like every fucking like hardcore Democrat, they just use a bunch of words. It's like you can't fucking get to the point. You gotta explain your way all the way up to it. This fucking way that he speaks just, I can't deal with it. Anyways, I'm gonna hit play here. Here we go.
But he has to be off the bench and involved in a significant way, or there will be 4 more years of Donald Trump. Having said that, I think that what we've seen recently is that Trump is actually very beatable. I mean, I know a lot of people, especially Democrats, whatever, they're very nervous, they're very afraid. Who do we pick? It's got to be the person that's going to beat him. Well, all the polls have shown you for the last few months that there's at least 3 or 4.
I feel like, pause here, I feel like every fucking motherfucker that's a Democratic candidate right now, they don't have a slogan like, keep America great or make America great again or, fucking don't tread on me or, anything, have a fucking catchy slogan, motherfucker. Instead, it's like, I could beat Donald Trump. That's my whole campaign promise. I promise you that if you elect me, that we beat the Donald. All right, hit play.
Democrats that beat Trump in every head-to-head poll. Every head-to-head poll, the Democrat wins.
Right, but you know more than most people.
That's a lie. That's got to be a lie.
Tell you how it all breaks down.
Well, I know this especially because of what happened in 2016 and what I tried to warn Democrats about.
In states like your own.
In states like Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, that
those bigots.
If the party decides to flip off a state and literally not go, like to Wisconsin, like that's what happened in 2016. The Democratic candidate did not go there. In Michigan, it was even weirder. We couldn't get yard signs. I mean, literally, nobody could get a yard sign. And finally, when I was making my film the year after, and I talked to one of the top people in the DNC, the Hillary campaign, I said, just a quick question here. How come we couldn't get yard signs in Michigan? And he knew the answer. I said, you mean it was on purpose? He goes, oh, yeah. Yeah, we decided that it wouldn't be a good idea for Trump voters to see a lot of Hillary signs on the road or on the street because it would remind them every day that they had to get out there and vote. I said, so you made a decision out of fear? You were afraid.
Whoa, pause here.
So you
this is fucking amazing, actually. The idea that you would forego advertising for your candidate so you wouldn't remind people to vote. Does that seem viable to you in any fucking way?
I don't know. I mean, it's like they were well aware they were backing the wrong candidate in their nomination to Hillary. Like, if don't put her name out there, they might fucking vote for the other guy. Like, that is just obvious. Like, we fucked up. We were doing a wrong thing. We're making the wrong choice for America. Even if Trump was a shitty president, well, he's kind of shitty president. Even if he was like a Hitler. Like they chose to put someone less qualified than their best person.
Exactly. It blows my mind. Anyways, let's continue with this malarkey.
There's an election going on if you didn't put a Hillary sign in the yard. I mean, this is what is killing me about Democrats and people who are going to vote Democratic, to be in the sense of this place of fear. Trump is not some invincible, large iron giant that's going to crush everybody. He is disliked. He's the most disliked president that's run for office. Incumbent president probably since, I hate to say it, Jimmy Carter's numbers are pretty low.
Fuck you, Jimmy Carter's amazing.
But there's no way that people should be as afraid of him. And frankly, the more you sink into your despair, the more that you just are in the state of anxiety, the more power you give Trump.
That state of anxiety is shared by a lot of people. We've lived through 3 years of this. But you in particular you come from a blue collar place. You have that background. You're a white man in America, and when we look at
don't just throw it in his face. He's sensitive about that.
So you look at I'm the Trump demographic.
Correct. So look at the congressional election study in October and November of 2016 shows that 12% of people who voted in that primary reported voting for Bernie Sanders. You're a Bernie Sanders supporter.
Yep.
Then in November they voted for Trump.
Correct. Right. Yes, that's what happens, and it was even worse in 2008. 15% of people who voted for Hillary in the primaries between her and Barack Obama, 15% of Hillary voters voted for John McCain. Even more in 2008, Democrats who voted for Hillary voted for the Republican.
See, but why does that matter? Because the Republican fucking lost.
More than what...
Right? Am I wrong on that? I think I might be wrong on that.
So what does that tell you?
It tells me that by 16 we got better. We got better at it because there were fewer Bernie voters from the primaries who decided to vote for Trump. But thanks for checking out our...
Shut the fuck up. Stop. I don't care about MSN, NBC News. I fucking close that screen. Fuck you. Oh my god. Oh, this is even worse. Fucking CNN. Do you see this shit? Oh god. Anywho, fucking... So what do you think? Do you think that Trump's beatable in 2020?
I mean, of course he's beatable. I mean, by any legitimate candidate who isn't fucking just, fucking trying to sell everyone a crock full of shit like every other fucking candidate has.
And do you think it's the Bernie voter that got Trump in because he didn't make it? Do you think that there's that the Bernie bros mean that much to Trump presidency if Bernie isn't the candidate?
I mean, I feel like if Bernie would have ran against Trump in 2016, that Bernie would have won. I feel that would have happened. That the negative connotations with Hillary, and the things people have known that she's done, with the Benghazi scandal, with her email server, with other scandals as well related to Bill and her other times when he was governor. I mean, there's a lot of shit in there. And Bernie doesn't have those same kind of skeletons in his closet, and the argument against him would have been less. But with Hillary, it was anger, and maybe even rightfully so.
And who's the Democrat who's the Democrat who's gotten the most funding from the NRA? Or who's up there? Who's up there?
Shit, I don't know.
Bernie. That is correct. Bernie Sanders. Yep. Oh yeah. Probably for hunters in the area that he was at, because that was a thing. He's always been on the fringe. I feel like that was a part of his shit for the minute. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think the average Bernie voter is a Michael Moore fag.
No, not like the average Hillary, diehard was a Michael Moore fanatic.
Right, exactly. I think he would have been better off, campaigning for Hillary. And he mentions it with signs in Michigan and shit. I think that's the dumbest thing. You would want to put out your signs not to fucking distract, or rather to remind Republican voters to vote, but so that you would promote your candidate, for fuck's sake. It's like, oh, we're just going to fucking ignore that. And do you think Trumpers are not going to put out signs? Fuck yeah, they're going to put out signs. They have all the signs. Now we got Trump signs everywhere. And now you got 4 years, possibly 8 years of Trump because of all these decisions that you've made. Oh yes, I feel like it springs from that same fucking mentality that we know better than the people. We will socially engineer them to be perfect, the perfect society. Keep thinking you are special, you are nothing. Speaking of which, next clip I got. And this segues perfectly as well. We're just doing good with the segues today. It's like we're mall cops, man. Fucking, I got CNN here, spewing some propaganda about Bernie Sanders. This is what the Obama is saying about Bernie Sanders. Excuse me. It's that coronavirus hitting me hard. Holy shit. New York Magazine reports some shit about Bernie Sanders. Here we go.
Mike Bloomberg's rise in the polls and growing list of endorsements have propelled him into his first
Fuck Mike Bloomberg.
debate. But the one endorsement many candidates are hoping for from former President Barack Obama remains elusive. He has been quiet.
Pause here for a sec. Why the fuck do we even need to hear from Barack Obama? Why? I don't understand his play.
Everyone wondering what he is going to do.
I mean,
I'm pausing.
I think there's a reason. Pause. I think there's a reason to get Barack Obama's, possible opinion on it, but I don't know either. Like using his opinion, like God has spoken. Like, if he doesn't like it, no one likes it. Like it's like what are you doing? Like, feel free to ask his opinion. He was president. He would have insight on how someone would run the country day to day, or how policies could change. But like you don't take his word as like deciding your vote. Well, if Obama says something, I'm gonna fucking do it. Like then you're fucked. We're fucked as people.
And where was Obama after Trump got elected?
Yeah, he's been silent for years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, almost silent. He's popped up a couple times.
But he basically got on some fucking boat and was like, "Deuces, America." Seems like a globalist thing to do. I wonder what Bush Jr. did after his presidency. Probably went back to Texas and shot off a bunch of guns.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Yeah, he's tried cocaine before. That's pretty cool. Fucking.
So what is Obama saying about what?
Oh yeah,
That's
Obama.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna kiss his ass a little bit more. Here we go.
Win, but a new report in New York Magazine says that President Obama promised Democratic frontrunner Senator Bernie Sanders that he would not weigh in
God.
the primary. Of course, that hasn't stopped some candidates from using Obama's likeness in
Oh, this is beautiful.
ads. Gabriel De Benedetti is the national correspondent for New York Magazine who first responded to the Obama-Sanders conversation, and he is with me now. Gabriel, welcome.
See, look, I've hung out with Obama.
Very much. So for everyone out there who's wondering, what does former President Obama think about these candidates? When do you expect people to hear from him?
He's made pretty clear to not just
What will we hear from the Obama?
and lots of people who come to him saying,
Please
"Hey,
tell
you
us."
want to weigh in?" Basically saying, I'm not going to do anything at this point until there's a nominee. He's not going to weigh in with an endorsement until it's very clear who the nominee is going to be, for a few reasons. One is which he thinks that the party's going to need a lot of uniting later this spring or early in the summer, and he thinks that, as the most popular figure in the party with the widest appeal, he's probably the best position to do that. But part two, he knows that he's going to have to play a pretty big role in the general election, and he doesn't want to weigh in now before the race is over and effectively divide the party and limit his own appeal. So he's waiting in the wings. He's made clear to all the campaigns that if they have questions for him, they can reach out to him, but he's not reaching out to anyone to offer advice, proactively.
Oh, please, Obama, be more proactive.
Runner, you report that Team Obama has talked to Team Sanders directly during
Team-
the cycle.
Team Obama.
Gabriel, if Bernie Sanders becomes the nominee, is it safe to assume that Obama will throw his support behind him, even though they
What the
are
fuck does it matter?
the Democratic Party?
Yeah, let's make no mistake that President Obama has made his reservations with Bernie Sanders pretty clear. In the past, he's gone out of his way to essentially say they don't agree ideologically, and obviously they've had a complicated history personally. But he has also made clear to friends, President Obama has, that if Bernie's the nominee, he will support him. He hasn't said that on the record, obviously, out loud, but people have asked him about this over and over, and he's made this clear to Bernie Sanders' camp, people around President Obama.
He hasn't said it out loud. He's only said that in his
There
head.
have been rumors
Right.
months that
And we're
President Obama
reporting.
might be afraid of what Bernie Sanders would do. But listen, Obama has said over and over to people who ask, I will support Bernie if he's the nominee.
All right,
That doesn't mean that, of course, he's backing him now.
Okay.
And, of course, Bernie Sanders isn't claiming support from Obama, but, lots of other candidates are using Obama.
God, I have to stop. I'm sorry. It's all fucking conjecture. All of it. We want to hear from the mighty Obama, yet we haven't. When will we hear from him? When will he come from the mountain high? But he also won't intervene during these precious times of the primaries. He'll probably emerge once, someone is elected. And if it's Bernie, he'll probably support him. But if he doesn't, oh my fucking God, dude. It blows my mind. Exactly. Fucking yeeted to fucking high hell. God damn. Yeet. Shout out to Boozy Badass. She hanging home tonight. We're gonna be eating some tamales tonight. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, fucking yeet that clip to fucking high hell, to holy hell, because why CNN do we always just kind of dwell in these like what ifs? I feel like a large part of their programming is what ifs. How is that a fucking news organization? You feel me?
Yep. I think that's what's brought the news to what it is now. It's all these what ifs, hyping it up. You could die if this happens. This could die. Everything's gonna get fucked up. Your family's gonna starve. Fucking, it's like hype culture. It's bullshit.
Wow. What, Boozy? You actually fucking finished the lineup reveal? Oh my God! They actually released a list. Fuck that, dude. If you had to like listen to that with Shazam in your hand the whole time, I'd be so fucking mad. Like, God damn it, you guys aren't really going to release this? I'd wait a week until some autist fucking motherfucker put together the list. Like, these are all my favorite EDM groups. Anywho. Fucking fuck the news. Fuck the news cycle. Fuck CNN. Oh my God, MSNBC. I had to play it tonight. The only reason being is because I want to see more impartial. You know what I mean? I want to see more impartial. Don't you think? I mean, that's a good choice, right? That's where we want to be, right? It's hard these days to be fucking impartial. It's hard.
Yeah, everyone wants you to pull to a side, and not just slightly to a side. They want you to go full alt retard either way. Either you're going full libtard or full fucking alt right, and they feel like there's no middle ground anymore. It's fucking. I don't know what the hell's happening to
I don't
people.
know what the fuck's happening either. It blows my mind. God, it blows my mind. I want to get words directly from Trump. This is Fox News, but there's unadulterated. There's no fucking talking heads on this shit. So I want to throw this at you guys as well. This is because also this is Trump out of Trump's mouth shit on Roger Stone, and I'd like to listen to the whole clip because there's some good shit in here, and he talks about their relationship, and there's some parts that are kind of juicy to me. Anyways, let's hit play on this from the beginning. This is Trump jury for women, and Roger Stone case was totally tainted. Does that mean she has a taint? Who knows? We will find out. Here we go.
Now you see a lot of press back there. So before we go any further, I want to address today's sentencing of a man, Roger Stone.
This was today.
Roger Stone. He's become a big part of the news over the last little while, and I'm following this very closely, and I want to see it play out to its fullest because Roger has a very good chance of exoneration, in my opinion. I've known, and you
people clapped. Wow.
Better than anybody in the room. I've known Roger Stone and his wife, who's really a terrific woman.
Huge. She's got huge. Huge tits.
Character. Everybody sort of knows Roger. Everybody knows him, and most people like him. Some people probably don't, but I do.
Wait, pause for a sec. Oh shit! I just backed up. Fuck. Wait, question. So, do you like Roger Stone?
I don't like Roger Stone at all. I feel like he's a fucking political gremlin, like a fucking bridge troll that always has his fucking hand in everything. He's always trying to fucking better it for himself. Fucking sociopath that comes up with the fucking craziest strategies to fuck the American people and get his way.
He looks like a sociopath too. So Juno doesn't know who Roger Stone is. Let me see. This guy right here, this is Roger Stone. He's been working as a political affiliate, I guess you could say, since Richard Nixon days. He worked for the Richard Nixon team, essentially. And he's been a weird Republican guru ever since. He's come up with Trump's attack shit. And that's why you'll never see Trump apologize for shit. And you always see him on the offensive. That's Roger Stone, which is interesting.
I think his official title is like Republican strategist.
Huh. Interesting. Anyways, let me continue on with this clip. Here we go.
Roger Stone. He's become a big part of the news over the last little while, and I'm following this very closely, and I want to see it play out to its fullest because Roger has a very good chance of exoneration, in my opinion.
Which we now know is not the case.
I've known Roger Stone and his wife, who's really a terrific woman, for a long time, and Roger's definitely a character. Everybody sort of knows Roger. Everybody knows him, and most people like him. So
Most people.
But I do, and I always have. He's a smart guy. He's a little different.
Like psychopathic different.
But he's a good person. His family is fantastic. He's got a fantastic family. And there's always a reason for that, isn't there?
Oh.
Roger was never involved in the Trump campaign for president. He
Whoa.
was involved. I think early on, long before I announced, he may have done a little consulting work or something, but he was
Whoa.
when I ran for
Whoa.
president.
Okay, that's all I really wanted to play for you right there. Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that? Roger Stone never worked for Donald Trump's campaign. That's out of Donald Trump's mouth. What do you think of that?
I mean, he was the head of his campaign when he ran for president.
That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. And he says maybe a little bit in the beginning. Let me back that up a little bit just so that we can do.
Work or something, but
Oh yeah, it's right there, right there.
he wasn't involved. I think early on, long before I announced, he may have done a little consulting work or something, but he
Did you fucking hear that? You feel me, right?
Yeah, it's really weird because I mean, like he was even like almost convicted for being questioned about it. Like he wanted to be questioned about the Trump campaign.
Mm-hmm.
He was convicted of obstruction or lying to Congress, and then witness tampering. So I mean, it was directly related to the Trump campaign.
He threatened someone's dog. He's like, I'm gonna take your dog. You're not even good with dogs. That's what happened. All right. This is at the same speech he was having in Vegas. Everybody convenes. All the political pundits seem to convene at the same time, same locations, like the little swampy soup they traveled. It's like a professional wrestling outfit, you know. The fucking trailer's going out that way. Anyways, I might as well do a promo for myself. Here we go. But I'll play just a part of this too. Hillary is a liar. President Trump slams Hillary Clinton. 33,000 deleted emails. This is out of one of our favorite outfits here at Verbose.xyz. Fox 10 from Phoenix. Shout out to you guys. Here we go. Hit and play right now.
considered classified. Now, Russia and China, I guarantee you have the picture.
What the fuck?
Classified.
Weird.
Now, Russia and China, I guarantee you have the pictures of this submarine for a long time. The submarine was like 30 years old.
He's talking about someone he exonerated recently.
The first year. They didn't have to wait for the 30th year. But this is a famous story. And they had his pictures. And they put him in jail. He sent them to his mother and to his friend. His friend was not interested in what you're thinking. And there are many other cases where documents were leaked, even accidentally. It's so, classified documents are so important that even if they're leaked accidentally. Now, Hillary Clinton leaked more classified documents than any human being, I believe, in the history
Oh, he funny.
United States of America.
But it's true.
Right? And she deleted 33,000 emails. And she said, oh, and by the way, if you did it 5 years, maybe more, okay? But you'd never have access to classified. Very few people have access. She deleted 33,000 emails. I kept waiting. Because, you know, they can talk Benghazi, they can talk 100 different things. What people understand is when you get rid of this kind of evidence, so the United States Congress said they subpoenaed her.
They what?
Wanted to see her emails. After getting the subpoena, She deleted 33,000 emails. And they said, you remember this? Yes. The emails were about her yoga classes, her exercising, and her daughter's wedding. 33,000 about her daughter's wedding. That must have been the greatest wedding of all time. And nothing happened to her. And yet they'll put a young sailor in an old submarine with a picture, a couple of pictures. They'll put him into jail. And I pardoned him because it was unfair that she was able to do it at the highest level. And his level wasn't, what he did was, it was confidential. Confidential is a much lower class than classified.
You can stop it right there. Fucking, what do you, so like, okay, you pardon this dude that released confidential photographs. Who do you think he should pardon next?
Hillary Clinton?
Why? Why Hillary?
I don't know. He's also not investigating her, so I don't know.
He did say he was gonna.
Biden.
Yeah.
He wanted to investigate fucking, but he doesn't want to investigate Hillary. What's going on there?
I know that was part of his campaign promise too, wasn't it? If I'm president, you'll be in jail. You remember that quip, right?
Yeah, I guess he got scared of that. CIA said no way.
You fuck with Clip, we fuck with you. 33,000 emails, you could talk some shit, but don't you fucking get too close to that fucking Clinton Foundation. We'll fuck you up.
Yeah, that's
our bread and butter right there. Didn't Trump admit to not paying federal tax? And that was what Hillary was asking Trump for? Do you know that for a fact?
What?
This is from Juno. Didn't Trump admit to paying federal tax, and that was what Hillary was asking Trump for?
Like his tax records? I mean, it's weird that he hasn't really shown much of his tax records.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty normal for most presidents to do.
Do you think do you think Mike Bloomberg would show his tax returns?
Oh fuck no, he wouldn't. I feel like anybody with these amount of money, these men do not want to show their tax returns.
Right? So fucking true. It's beautiful. I love it. Yeah. Bloomberg presidency. I fucking quit America if we get a fucking Bloomberg presidency. Jesus Christ. Also Biden presidency. Fuck. I rather Bernie at this point. We've been. Go ahead.
Yeah, if it's Biden, I'm gonna lose my shit. If it's Buttigieg, I'm gonna make lots of fucking jokes, and it's not gonna be that good. But I'm gonna make a lot of fucking gay jokes.
Yeah.
All day.
Hell yeah. Like, I bet you got a Peter and you're a Buttigieg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. I've been working that one all day. So yeah, there's that shit from Trump.
Executive ordered him to suck his dick.
That came right down from the executive branch right there. I'll show you my executive branch. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Pete Buttigieg gay jokes, dude. Hell yeah, I love that. The first will it be the first man? That's what his husband will be?
Yep, first man.
The first man, not the first lady. It's not the first gentleman.
Yeah, like we always thought about like the first person taking it in the butthole. We were always like, is Obama gay, sticking it in fucking Michelle/Michael's butthole? Did Bush put it in fucking his wife's butthole? Did fucking Hillary ever take it in the butthole? Like, people have asked these questions and it was never known. But for once, we will know. The first person takes it in the butthole.
For sure. There's no doubt. Sure. Although I hear there's gay people that don't do ass play, they only do oral.
Oh. So he's either getting throat fucked or ass fucked.
Mm-hmm. So there is a little bit of ambiguity there, just to throw a little bit of fucking salt on your shit.
That's good, I guess. Just wait until they do the first interview. Right?
That's gonna be beautiful. Fuck, I guess we should get into Bloomberg shit. I love Tucker Carlson's big dumb face. Look at him. Same look every time. He just looks so confused. I love him. Yeah, we'll go with the Daily Caller again. This is, for some reason, again, the Daily Caller is throwing it out in such a way that I wouldn't normally pin them to, and that's like on this kind of like ambiguous of left or right kind of titles. Like, you could look at this, are they making a mockery of him, or are they saying that he's a badass? I'm not sure. Take it easy, Juno. Thanks for joining us. And participating. Super appreciate it. But yeah, Bloomberg blasts fellow Democrats during debate. It's got some good sound bites in it. There's going to be a little bit of overlap from some other shit, but fuck it. Let's hit play.
But here is the point.
Oh, wait. Here we go. Fuck.
Democratic socialism, not communism, Mr. Bloomberg. That's a cheap shot.
What a wonderful country. The best-known socialist in the country happens to be a millionaire with 3 houses. What I miss here?
Oh, that is pretty good. Fucking Mike Bloomberg. The biggest socialist has 3 houses.
Look, it's true that I was into Bernie before it was cool.
Whoa. Pause. Did fucking Pete Buttigieg just say he was inside of Bernie? I think that just happened. Hit play.
I can't think of a ways that would make it easier for Donald Trump to get reelected than listening to this conversation.
Well, you'll miss that I work in Washington, House One.
That's the first problem.
Democrats take a huge risk if we just substitute one arrogant billionaire for another.
I'm a New Yorker. I would argue that I am the candidate that can do exactly both of those things.
Both of what things?
That's good.
And like thousands of other Vermonters, I do have a summer camp. Forgive me for that.
I have my own summer camp.
I was a mayor. I'm a manager. And I'm a philanthropist who didn't inherit his money, but made his money.
Which tax haven do you have your home?
New York City, thank you very much, and I pay all my taxes, and I'm happy to do it because I get something for it.
Mayor Bloomberg, can Senator Sanders beat President Trump, and how do you want to respond to what else he said?
I don't think there's any chance of the senator beating President Trump. I don't think there's any chance whatsoever, and if he goes and is the candidate, we will have Donald Trump for another 4 years. I wrote an article praising Obamacare. It was either in the New York Post or the Daily News. So the facts are I was there. Let me finish. Thank you. If we took off everybody that was wrong on off this panel, everybody that was wrong on criminal justice at some time in their careers, there'd be nobody else up here.
But Senator Sanders, when you were here in Las Vegas in October, you were hospitalized with a heart attack.
And I think the one area maybe the Mayor Bloomberg and I share, you have 2 stents as well. All right.
25 years. I can't go to TurboTax.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my husband in the front row that has to do our.
Okay, I gotta stop this. But what do you think? Did Bloomberg just blow it out of the park, man?
Bloomberg blew it out of the park. He performed so well. It was quick comebacks, and he did horribly. This is edited really weird to really support this rich guy.
Right? That's so weird, right? Is that like intentional propaganda to throw things off? Like they think they can steer the conversation? Or they genuinely think that Bloomberg is like the candidate because he's more like a fucking rich, fucking capitalist kind of dude? I don't know.
Demo Trump, right? Demo Trump.
Yeah. Democratic Trump.
Yeah.
Huh. So, yeah, that's a weird piece of propaganda there from the Daily Caller. I wouldn't have expected that. I don't know how anyone could fucking give Bloomberg respect after the performance he put on yesterday. It's fucking ridiculous. To kind of reiterate, I got a few in here, but I wanna pick one good one. This is such a good fucking screenshot. It's like fucking middle school debates and shit. Like, all raising my hand, Bernie all bug-eyed here. Come on, man. I almost said Hillary Clinton. Fucking Elizabeth Warren being like, ooh, beat me.
Yeah, and then Buttigieg practicing to give handjobs.
Got him. I was gonna say he's doing the Bob Dole, but nah. But apparently he's been into Bernie before. You heard him say it. He's fucking been. He was into Bernie before it was cool.
Yeah, before it got all old and musty.
Before it got ass beetles. Because there's some ass beetles that live on fucking Bernie's old fucking leathered ass. This is fucking straight up ass beetles, I'm telling you. Anywho, fucking I can't pick, man. They're all fucking, it's all gonna hurt. Maybe no. Oh god, Pete Buttigieg's dumb face, it hurts too. Fuck. Let's do this one. We'll steer clear of the Fox News because I play way too much Fox News. I know. We'll go NBC News. Watch highlights of the Democratic debate. This is 5 minutes of pain, y'all. And this is why, right here, why Trump is going to be reelected. Here we go.
I'd like to talk about who we're running against. A billionaire who calls women fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Dude.
And no, I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Mayor Bloomberg.
Oh, okay, wait. I already have to hit pause. That's so fucking good. Do you think that he actually called someone a horse-faced lesbian?
Probably, yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's a good burn.
That's a fucking good burn. Like, you got me on that one, Mike Bloomberg. I'm fucking down with that shit. All right, hit play.
Welcomed Mayor Bloomberg to the stage. I thought that he shouldn't be hiding behind his TV ads. I don't think you look at Donald Trump and say, we need someone richer in the White House.
Let's put forward somebody who actually lives and works in a middle-class neighborhood in an industrial Midwestern city. Let's put forward somebody who's actually a Democrat.
Oh, got him! Pete Buttigieg throwing down the fire!
Really worried about, embarrassed about, was how it turned out.
Oh, he's so sorry about stop and frisk. Oh, it's like fucking grandpas facing off against each other. They both got Alzheimer's.
Segregation guy telling the guy brought pro for his.
That's so good. Me Too movement has exposed me.
Runs it's a woman. 70% of the people there are women. In my company, lots and lots of women have big responsibilities. They get paid exactly the same as men.
And I hope you heard
They
what
don't.
his defense was. I've been nice
Nope.
to some women.
I've been nice to some women.
Mr. Mayor, are you willing to release all of those women from those non-disclosure agreements so we can hear their side of the story?
Oh, wait. I have to pause here, too. What non-disclosure agreements is Elizabeth Warren talking about? Do you know, Crafter?
No.
So, apparently, people that he's worked with at various places of employment, his businesses, as well as his news network, Bloomberg TV, which I watch as well. It's got some very interesting, insightful economic news, especially when it comes to world trade and oil. Mr. Democrat over here. So several people have complained that he's been harassing to them in a sexual manner, and he's forced them to sign NDAs. Interesting. Let's hear his response. He's got to have something good to come back from this, because if you don't, what the fuck, man? Here we go.
There's agreements between two parties that wanted to keep it quiet, and that's up to them.
Oh my God! Pause. What two parties?
I thought an NDA. He just defines an NDA. An NDA is an agreement between two parties who don't want something to be private. Like, yes, that is what an NDA is. Is that really your response? Like, you fucking cock.
Oh my.
You dumb bitch.
Oh my God. Elect Bloomberg for president. He does a commercial that has Obama in it. Have you seen that shit? We touched on it in the last video a little bit, but oh my God, dude, it's like cutting in video of him around Obama and like Bloomberg is making changes to the world and blah blah blah, you know, speeches from Obama and shit. Everybody riding that Obama coattail. Stop, please, it hurts. Right, fuck. Here we go.
Donald Trump with a man who has who knows how many non-disclosure agreements and the drip of stories of
Drip
women
of that
saying
dick.
they have been harassed and discriminated against. That's not what we do as Democrats.
I believe in
Except for Bill Clinton. Oh, got him.
What a wonderful country we have. The best-known socialist in the country happens to be a millionaire with 3 houses. What I miss here?
Well, you'll miss that I work in Washington, house one.
That's the first problem.
Live in Burlington, house 2.
That's good.
And like thousands of other Vermonters, I do have a summer camp. Forgive me for that.
Forgive me for my summer camp.
Which tax haven do you have your home?
New York City, thank you very much, and I pay all my taxes, and I'm happy to do it because I get something for it.
Old people fighting.
His affection and the president's affection.
Wait.
The way he's gone after me, this new Republican Party, after me, after my son, after my family. I don't need to be told I'm a friend of Mitch McConnell's. Mitch McConnell has been the biggest pain in my neck in a long, long time.
And that's what we are
Wait, can I pause this real quick? What the fuck are you talking about, Biden? Like, I'm not friends with Mitch McConnell. I know everybody's saying that. Like, okay, okay, Biden, it's okay. Commercials are coming up soon. We'll bring you a bottle of water and a little bit of a warm towel to dab on your forehead because we know that you're having seizures right now. Fuck, man.
So what? We're going to the same country club. That doesn't mean we're friends. Yeah, we played golf yesterday. Yeah, we had dinner on Tuesday. We're not fucking friends. Yeah, we trade wives every once in a while. No, we're not fucking friends.
Speaking of fucking friends, here's Pete Buttigieg and Bernie Sanders going on. Here we go.
It's a time for the working class of this country to have a little bit of power in Washington rather than your billionaire campaign contributors.
All right, look, first of all,
I know. And if there are a few people who make ugly remarks, who attack trade union leaders, I disown those people. They are not part of our movement.
Ooh, pause there. Did you hear what he just said with the fucking the people who are being that are violent and the people that vote outside of party lines to make a point? That's what he's touching on now. You've heard about all this shit, right? Like the left media is blaming Bernie Bros for a lot of shit. Oh, and that was trade union shit. So apparently there's trade union people that are harassing, or Bernie Bros that are harassing trade union people to get into Bernie Sanders. You hear about that shit?
No.
Yeah. So that's the thing now. Bernie Bros are going out there fucking harassing people. And now, as usual, fucking, we got Bernie Bro shooters. We got Bernie Bro Trump voters. We got Bernie Bro fucking Teamster fighters and shit. And all you know, Bernie can do is disavow. What do you think of that?
Yeah, people are crazy. Idiocracy is happening. We're all getting dumber every day. Inbreeding is making us fucking join extremist groups and have extremist mentality. And it seems that we've lost the war against terrorism because we all became fucking terrorists.
Yeah, terrorists on our own mind. That's fucking crazy, bro. Anywho, fuck, I can't play any more of this clip. I know I have another one somewhere of some Democratic event stuff. But I want to play Pete Buttigieg's line in here. It's this full line of how he compares, how his forecast is for what the political environment will look like in 2020 if he is not, you know, the nominee. But let me see if I can find this shit. It's good. It's juicy. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, sorry. This is Democratic candidates attack Bloomberg in Las Vegas debate. I'm on 338 for you, Crafter, out of Politico. And yeah, anyways, let's hit play on this shit right now.
But in terms of who is best prepared to beat Donald Trump, look at your poll and what it says.
We've got to wake up as a party. We could wake up 2 weeks from today, the day after Super Tuesday, and the only candidates left standing will be Bernie Sanders and Mike Bloomberg, the two most polarizing figures on this stage. And most Americans don't see where they fit if they've got to choose between a socialist who thinks that capitalism is the root of all evil and a billionaire who thinks that money ought to be the root of all power. Let's put forward somebody who actually lives and works in a middle-class neighborhood in an industrial Midwestern city. Let's put forward somebody who's actually a Democrat.
All right, stop right there. Well, so Pete Buttigieg, in my mind, never says anything that's of any worth. But that little quip was quite poignant. What do you think of his political analysis of the playing field there, Crafter?
I mean, it's pretty accurate. You know, Bernie being the lead, and he's not really a true Democrat. But the other options that the Democrats are putting up are fucking ridiculous as well, and it's sad. They don't want to put anyone with real credentials or real experience. They want to put these jokes up. You know, they want to put these people who love the limelight and have tried to hog it for years on end now, and I don't know what's happening. It's broken.
Yeah. It's fucking broken, dude. Bernie could be the Trump slayer in my mind, though. I think that could be the case. Before we get too far off the Bloomberg path, I want to play some big dumb face Tucker Carlson, because he's also very poignant in his punditry. This one is called Tucker, Bloomberg shouldn't be on the debate stage. This is from one of my favorite professional wrestling outfits, Fox News. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love that graphic.
For the first time, former Mayor Michael Bloomberg will be standing on the stage. His campaign felt it was important to tell NBC News that he will not be perched on a box. It's not clear if they were bragging about that or not. In fact,
we got him stilts instead.
for a full year, the Democratic Party maintained clear rules about who qualified for their debates. Candidates needed to meet a polling threshold. They also needed donations from a large pool of people, and that was on purpose. The point was to ensure that candidates had actual grassroots support and weren't, say, using their vast personal fortunes to buy name recognition with slick TV ads during Judge Judy and rise mechanically in the polls. They didn't want that. Candidates like Cory Booker and Julian Castro complained bitterly about these rules and asked for them to be changed. But the DNC wouldn't budge. It wouldn't be fair to make exceptions, they said. And then Mayor Mike arrived. First, he sent a $300,000 bribe to the DNC last November, just 2 days before entering the race, and then he sprayed cash on every living Democrat willing to work for him, and there were many.
Oh my God.
In January, the DNC had changed its mind on all this, and then it changed the rules. The party got rid of the donor requirement. Suddenly, magic, the richest man ever to run for president qualified for the debate. In other words, Bloomberg bought his way in. That's his plan to win the nomination. That's
Money equals power, bitches.
In case you're wondering where there's a connection between wealth and political power, Michael Bloomberg is here to confirm it. In fact, he's decided to prove to all of us that our democracy is fake, that a man with a blank personality and not a single popular idea can become president anywhere.
Stop and frisk.
Purely on the strength of 30-second TV spots that he's paid for himself. Here's one of the latest of those.
There's nobody.
Oh, here we go. I respect women.
Mike believes excellence is not defined by gender. Mike builds a culture.
I'm standing next to a woman.
He's a foster parent of 20 kids.
Oh God.
Where you need flexibility with your schedule, and Mike was always supportive of that. Mike supports women, he promotes women, and he respects women.
He respects them, promotes them, and respects them.
Supports women. Mike respects women. Right. If you have to say that, you know it isn't true. Obviously, just ask the pregnant employee Bloomberg ordered to get an abortion.
What?
When Mike Bloomberg becomes the feminist candidate, you'll know we've entered a world of pure lying. But that's the world of the Democratic National Committee. Before long, Bloomberg will be on stage with Gloria Steinem or some other relic of second-wave feminism, telling you how he's devoted his entire life to shattering glass ceilings, or to the cause of trans rights, or to putting an etching of an illegal immigrant caravan coming up from Oaxaca on the $20 bill. Out with Jackson, in with the sacred undocumented. Or whatever seems to work at the moment. Whatever it takes. It's not pretty. It may degrade our system beyond saving, but if it stops Bernie Sanders from winning, the Democratic establishment is all for it.
Yeah, so there you have it. Except for the last part, I love it. Because the last part is that it's that fucking professional wrestling, mainstream media pontificating about things that don't really exist, you know? We do that here, we do that in fucking podcasts and shit like that, but you know what I'm saying, right? But regardless, he's pretty much on point with that shit. Fucking Bloomberg does not belong on the stage. Money equals power, and fucking on top of that shit, money in politics will exist until we repeal certain things. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like it is, and I feel like in the end, the DNC and politicians in general right now are fearful of what the people actually want. Like, they're scared of Bernie Sanders. They're scared of socialism coming. They're scared that people will vote that in. They're scared that the majority might choose to set the country in a different direction, and they have to acknowledge that that's the country's right. The majority does decide.
Mm-hmm.
You know, be it Trump or be it socialism or be it somewhere in between. Like, and it seems that they would rather try to control the process to get what they want and not let majority rule.
Yep. They rather tell us that we're the flawed candidates, and they just keep shoveling us shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can't trust the people. The founding fathers gave the people this power, but it's too powerful now. Things are too different. We just got a fucking shadow government, the motherfuckers. Yeah, it's like we're getting royalty put, shoved into our faces. You know.
Yeah. Certain class of people are allowed to lead, and everyone else better fall in fucking line. And they make loopholes and jumping through things to try to decide. And even, like they just don't they just don't want to even acknowledge that, even in news or in media, they're like, they're saying the Democrats are doing this, the Democrats are corrupting this, the DNC is doing this, but they won't acknowledge that they don't trust the public's intuition. And
Mhm.
Fox News and the Republicans don't really either, because they're terrified of liberals. They're terrified.
Mm-hmm. Each side is terrified of the other, and the problem is what that's doing is that's creating fringe left, fringe right, and now we're starting to see this battle against fringe right, fringe left. We're starting to see like different spectrums within each party in and of themselves that are fighting within each other. Like Bloomberg, who would have thought we'd see on stage the crony capitalist versus the fucking democratic socialist? It's fucking weird. But although I don't want Bernie to be president, I don't know how afraid I would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that if we got Bernie as president, I think it's more likely that government would come to a halt. It would be grinded to his knees. It'd be worse than worse. I mean, as far as greater in jamming up the process than Donald Trump. Donald Trump goes in there and he throws a monkey wrench in there because people are fighting him tooth and nail the whole time. Feel the burn, bitches. Fucking Boozy's feeling the burn. Fuck Medicare for life. Oh, yeah, because it puts all those motherfucking insurance people out of business. But regardless, like, I think that Bernie presidency would be similar, right? Because Bernie presidency, no one's going to want socialist policies. I mean, fuck, day one, he's like, marijuana's going to be legal federally day one. How the fuck? What the fuck? Executive order? How are they going to stop that kind of shit? You know what I mean?
Can't.
Fucking, and what is he going to executive order into place? The government is. I mean, don't you think like the swamp will just fucking envelop his ass?
I doubt it. Some executive orders would go through. Some of the other, like the more drastic bills, I think like healthcare and stuff, would have to be negotiated really, really far. It's way too complex of an issue for an executive order to work. Any judge would knock it down as being unconstitutional.
You don't think that would happen with or with legalized marijuana though?
No. No. I mean, the president was able to, end prohibition of alcohol, with an executive order. So.
Why doesn't anybody talk about that either? And especially on the right, you just hear all of these right-leaning pundits that are like, fucking, marijuana is bad. It fucks up the brain. You can't drive better on it. That's a lie. You can't drive better on it. It's bad. It's morally bad. What about the social ramifications? But yet you're willing to drink a beer and have a shot? I'm failing to see the difference there. And wouldn't you rather, being like a Republican, want to see, at least a better, more fair, lawful treatment of it? Like if you get fucking DUI driving drunk, shouldn't you be able to get a DUI or, smoking marijuana, things like that? Like, why wouldn't...
Yeah.
And on top of that, like, fucking, what about allowing things like that to be free to the people? Alcohol has its social ramifications as well. Why not allow marijuana on the stage? Being a libertarian, I'm like, legalize all the drugs. That's my mindset. I think
that's where I'm at too, and I feel it's the right choice. I mean, like prohibition example, they restrict alcohol, so then you see a rise of organized crime, like Al Capone and a whole bunch of other bootleggers. You see the rise of like stock cars, and for like the evolution of stock car racing. But they started using technology of the time to improve their craft, and I see the same thing happen in Mexico. We had heavy prohibition against their main products being narcotics. And they now have built an army and made armored vehicles and amped up their efforts to be able to do it. It didn't stop them. It made it more sophisticated.
Yeah, that's so fucking crazy to think. That's where it's at right there. When you realize the ramifications of prohibition of anything. By making things illegal, you just create forces to oppose. Why don't we just let it wide open, you know? And I hear a lot of people talking about remove the warning labels for things so we can weed out the dumb people. Well, this is kind of one of those people. Let people make their own choices into things, you know? Smoke cigarettes, fucking drink alcohol, you know? That's already within our grasp. Why not smoke marijuana?
Remember what freedom is, you know, instead of losing rights from decade to decade, that we can do less now than our parents could do, than our grandparents could do all legally. You know, we're losing rights. And to call that still freedom is kind of backwards.
Yeah, we gotta gain some rights, people. Just saying. Fucking that's where we at here in America. Trying to keep the rights for the people. You know what I mean? And for future generations as well, so that we learn and trust and grow. And we allow ourselves to take control of our own destiny, not the powers that be. Fuck the powers that be. I remember that moment in my life when I realized anarchism was closer to being a Republican than a Democrat. That was an important part in my fucking understanding of the political playing field. Fucking goddamn, dude. What a day. Today's been a fucking crazy day. I'm dying of coronavirus. So to all you motherfuckers out there in TV watching land, if I die, it was nice fucking knowing y'all. Love y'all so fucking much. Thank you for watching. If you haven't checked us out before, make sure you sub to this shit. We're here every Thursday. Just changed to that date. It's working out better for us. Plus, we got a new video format. We'll smooth that out in the next fucking few episodes. But again, appreciate your participation in tonight and hanging out with us. You guys are fucking awesome. Don't sweat the small stuff. Shit's fucked up out there right now, but you got your communities. That's where you got to keep it real. Keep doing things. In my mind, if you take that idea of the, capitalist idea, the capitalist ideology, and you apply that to your life within your general area, and your brick and mortars, and your online fucking stores, and your fucking services, and your business cards, you can get shit done. You can make some money. Fucking shout out to the entrepreneurs out there really fucking holding shit down. Fuck you, crony capitalists. Just gotta fucking, I also gotta say that to you. And also, shout out to Alex Jones. Alex Jones, you may not be a real journalist, and you may just be full of hot air, but that doesn't mean that Verbose XYZ doesn't want you on the show. We're gonna leave you with some amazing ignorance tonight. This is fucking the remix on Life is Good. It's fucking horrible shit. And if you're fucking got the stomach to stick around to listen to the rest of this fucking outro, you guys blowing my mind. Anyways, we'll be around. We'll see you next week at this time, 6:37 Mountain Time. Verbose.xyz. That is our website. Shout out to Straight Palestine. Fucking Egypt, you're fucking bisexual, and as we all know, the gay is real. I am the Mad Scientist Miles Road, couple of mine crafter. We'll be here. We'll see you next week. Thank you for showing up, and we'll see you next time. Deuces, y'all.
In the racket in Jamaica on the weekend. Have a ticket on vacation, I ripped up the receipt. And she called me daddy, cause my money long like Stevie. Stay down with my son, right around LBG Street. How you gonna be gang bang? You rich is in your bloodline. Coming with some Taliban's, everything getting done now. Halloween gang in this bitch, she getting scary. $300 for the cheap spray, cause spin a truck from legendary. Little bitch, I upped up the mama, the little bitch. Had it in the fish street, little bitch. My ring costs a big B as well as my wrist. I'm getting money like this, can't tell problems exist. I wake up fresh every day like I'm going to take a pic. Hermes hit my main line cause they know I'm lit. Tough the 150 racks in your purse, little bitch. And when I wake up, go surfing, you pussy hit. Say she wanna eat sushi, I gave her enough to go shopping. Pitching up my bitch, I love it up and went exotic. How you gon' love a nigga, they mind I'm breaking from your mama. You can die today, I swear I still won't break my promise.
Every time she come, big. Every time I put my chains on, big.
It's cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean?
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. How the fool went out to Spain to be in my domain, automotive bitch. Dropped $3 on the ring, cause it's been the truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since.
I can't entertain all that flaws. I ain't been the same since they crossed. You know how they do when you pop. You know baby can't do all that talk. I got fools trying to sue up in Boston. I got dudes trying to sue down in Florida. I got hoes in LA, got a new boo from Georgia. $1 million. Saved up to get on my door. Over 100K, the true feeling my lawyer. Let's go. 6 digits on cases, we beat it like Tina. Baby, all on the TV, that's easy. I mix meal with the gas and I bought me a beam. Yeah. Now I pull up and ghost, they ain't see me. Cass, I know she gon' fuck, I ain't asking. Effing it like a prop, this shit plastic. Fuck around and get popped just for laughing. Put that boy in the box, pick a cash. I go take that hoe to Dior, pick a shoe. Let's go. Kickin' shit with your whore, that's my boo. You can go put hardwood on the floor with a hoop. We like up in the score, we gon' shoot. I never pick up when she call me. Help the bitch start a business, she boss. Like to wake up to sex like it's coffee. People gets on my neck, this shit cost. Cartier, all the Rolex. Go. I've been broke before, bet I won't go back. She walk through the door, take that I make a hole. They ain't see me go out like a hoe yet. Ho, you know these little niggas got hoe ways. Make them come air it out like the old days. You a throwaway, baby, it's okay. My boy off a pill, need a OJ. Yeah, bitch.
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. How the fool went out to Spain to be in my domain, automotive bitch. Dropped $3 on the ring, cause it's been the truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since.
Spent 30 racks on a rap, bitch, coulda went and bought a brick. Whoa, $250,000 worth of chain, ass ice box, everybody lit. Whoa, it ain't no cop inducing, nigga, that's your man, everybody get it. Whoa, made a few mil, made a few hits, fucking everybody, bitch. Got something to lose, so I stay with a shooter. Got game from a go, I know how to maneuver. She kinda cute, really something to do. I got something to do, so I gave her the Pluto. 100,000 for a body, go inside the house and everybody get it. Got a plug on inside it, overnight I'm flooding everybody's city. Extra 350 might buy me a Richie, this shit get ridiculous. If Sarah get sick, spot in Toronto, just show me the real ones. Give me a few months, I'll be serving the 6. Whoa, Rolls truck, $4, all white goods, call it good luck. Whoa, neck lit, wrist lit, look, don't touch, reach, get bust. How about a Phantom, they think it's Houdini. 750 one day, I bought 2 Lamborghini. 100 rand spin on them, 4 carat diamond. I didn't propose, but I bought her a ring. They had my bro, had to let that boy go. Yeah, stick to the code, he ain't tell him a thing. Ballin' like we won a championship, yeah, everybody get a ring.
$100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga finger, little bitch. How the fool went out to Spain to be in my domain, automotive bitch. Dropped $3 on the ring, cause it's been the truck, little bitch. I was in the trap, serving cocaine, they ain't been the same since. $100,000 for the cheapest ring on the nigga.